Hello, TTC. Sunsnare06 back in action again. What up, what up, what up? Um, this is my second video of the day, and tonight I want to talk about something that pretty much every football fan has their eye on right now prior to the draft, and that is free agency. Now, I made a video yesterday morning actually, while when I realized that my Giants had signed Antrel Rolle. And like I said in that video, it's a great pickup for the G-Men. I couldn't be happier about it, because this is definitely a big help for our secondary. Having him play safety alongside Kenny Phillips, I think we might have one of the best secondaries in the NFL now. That being said, I'd like to just analyze some of the other signings that were made by teams and some of the other splashes that were made, and a couple of possibilities that have been rumored. So here goes. Now, everybody knows that the New York Jets had a really good secondary this past season, and I think they just got even better with the signing of Cromartie. They already have Darrelle Revis, and now Antonio Cromartie. He's going to come in there and will probably be their number 2 corner. Revis is one of the best lockdown corners in the NFL, and Cromartie is probably up there in the discussion. So they have effectively 2 really good cornerbacks there, which means the quarterback's going to need to drop it in on time to get it to his receivers. All right. Moving on, I think that the Bears definitely got a lot better signing Taylor and Peppers. Are they good enough to win the division? No. Are they even good enough to be a playoff team? Maybe. Maybe a wild card. I don't think they're good enough to win the division. I think the Vikings and the Packers are far ahead of them. The only team they're guaranteed to beat right now is the Lions. But only time will tell. And it's going to take a lot more than just 2 huge free agent signings to make the Bears a better team. I think one of the things they're going to have to do is Jay Cutler's going to need to step up. Hester's going to need to step up. Matt Forte is going to need to step up. They're going to need a lot of guys to step up. And not to mention Urlacher, when he's back, is going to have to step up a bit too. Moving on now. I'm sure that some of you who are Cardinals fans have been watching this. I bet you guys are probably really disappointed. You have every right to be. I mean, it's been a tough offseason for you guys. First Kurt Warner retiring, and now Bolden is gone. And after that, you just lost Antrel Rolle and Carlos Dansby. So, definitely some rough spots for you guys there. And luckily, though, you still have some talent. I think Matt Leinart could easily develop into a number 1. And he's done it before. He quarterbacked the national championship team at USC. And he looked promising in the games that he got into. I mean, I don't know very much about him other than what I've seen of him, and he looked pretty good. He didn't look bad. So there's definitely some reason for optimism there. And you still have Larry Fitzgerald. And you still have a couple of other weapons. They're just going to need, the rest of the team's going to need to step up. It's it's the same thing that happened with the Colts. I mean, after Marvin Harrison went away. I mean, all of a sudden here emerges Pierre Garçon. I mean, he's a stud. So, definitely a possibility of that. Now, some rumors. One of the craziest ones I've heard is that Ocho Cinco is asking to bring T.O. to Cincinnati. If I were Carson Palmer, having 2 of the biggest egos in the NFL on my team, I would kill myself. First things first, T.O. is over the hill. I mean, he's 36 years old. He's not putting up the numbers that he used to put up like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So maybe even something 2 or 3 years ago. And while he did play in Buffalo, and they don't really have a good quarterback out there, and that's what they're looking for. I mean, consider this. I mean, he dropped more passes than he caught sometimes. And to make matters even worse, Ocho Cinco has enough of an ego of his own. I don't know if he's much of a locker room cancer, but if T.O. wants to play anywhere in the NFL, he has got to get his shit together, stop calling out people, and realize that he's part of the problem. And I could almost see him and Ocho Cinco getting into a fight. Definitely him and Carson Palmer. And also, the Jets letting go of Thomas Jones, I don't see the reasoning for that. I mean, I thought Thomas Jones was a key cog in that offense. And they had 3 really good backs. I mean, like, why not keep 3 backs and do what the Giants did? Like 2 years ago when they had Earth, Wind, and Fire. I mean, if you could like utilize 3 backs, it works. Definitely works. The Giants proved that with Bradshaw, Ward, and Jacobs. Not in that order. And finally, Darren Sharper is on the free agent market, and who knows if he'll re-sign with the Saints. And according to NFL.com, the Giants had some interest in him. I don't know if they still do now that we've got Antrel Rolle. It'd be nice to have him because he's usually one of Eli's worst nightmares. Anyway, that's all for now. If you guys have anything you want to add, just feel free to comment on this video. And yeah, good talking with you all tonight. Have a great night. Have a great Sunday night. And have a great week ahead. All right, that's all for now. Sunsnero6 over and out. Peace.